everyone, this is the Uncle Chris Sports Show. Come from you live at Uncle Chris's crib. And today, everyone, Uncle Chris, well, you made 2 predictions in Bassmaster Classics, and it happened to be 2 of them were in the top 10.
2 of them in the top 10, folks, but I let you down. I really did let you down. I went with Iaconelli. Who else better to go with Iaconelli? Figure man covered a lot of water, right?
Right.
Do a lot of screaming and hollering, break dance on the front of the boat. But apparently, his heart won't in it this time.
Nope.
He was doing something different. You watched your TV last week, you saw that he won the Challenge Cup last week. He won the whole shebang bang. You did a fine job, son.
Yeah.
Just watched it last week on, I think, the Sportsman Channel.
ESPN.
No, it was Sportsman Channel. I'll sacrifice anything for Sportsman Channel. I mean, you put the whack-em on him.
Yeah.
Whack his style, like we did a good job.
Yeah.
But you didn't show up at the Bassmaster Classic, son. What was going on?
What were you?
Did you even qualify? That's what I want to know. Yeah, you might even qualify.
Alright, for those who see this laptop, it's not mine. Okay. It's Haley.
It's one of the many youngins.
Yeah, one of the many youngins you heard of me.
There you go.
Alright, your first question for the day is, Uncle Chris, you and I were talking about Aaron Donald.
And Beastie Man.
Is it true, if you put him in jail, would you drop the soap because you'd be too scared to fight Aaron Donald?
That guy's a beast.
He is a mutant. That guy is...
Boy, I tell you, I hate to be in prison, meet up with him. I'd have to drop the soap, man. I'd be scared to fight him. Aaron, I'd be scared of you, son. Not only would I drop the soap for you, but I would shake my spoon on my tray come lunchtime. You know which one I was. I'd be the thinnest one in there. That is a beast of a man.
No
His
kidding.
upper body strength, I would tell you what, son, if you don't make it in the NFL, man, that you can go ahead and be the log loader up here, Georgia Pacific.
That's a beast.
It's a beast.
I mean, Michael Irvin always said he's a beast.
I hate to feed that man.
I know. Just think of him. I mean, he's short.
Aaron, no, I'm a big man, but I couldn't tote you a lunchbox, son. You a whopper.
He's like one of those triple. He's
I only whopper here. You ain't got the spare tire, buddy.
He's a strong dude. That guy.
Yeah, I mean, good. I heard he used to call Maurice Jones-Drew, what was his name, Pocket Hercules.
I think you're right. Yeah, you're right on that one.
Yes, bud, we're going to give Aaron Donald a name, Samsonite, locked down tight.
Samson.
Dynamite.
I like that. Yeah,
Samson was the strongest man in the Bible.
Samson Knight, lock up tight, and dynamite.
Dynamite.
He is dynamite.
When he get them hands up on your pad, he picks you up.
Like, did you see?
You got no balance, son.
Alright,
What did Mr. Miyagi say in Karate Kid? Cause I tell you about balance.
I know.
I mean, he didn't have Aaron Donald slamming his mitts up on his forearms either.
Yeah, I'm going to show you that in a minute, but before I pop it up, what does the Rams need to draft for their offense? Because their offense, let's just face it, they're pitiful. Sure, they had so many games, they had good games, but...
They had good games when they showed up.
Yep.
Defense kept them in it now.
I know, that's what, same thing for Seattle. You said that, let's look at their record, let's look at their scores. They beat the Jets 9-6 in MetLife. They beat the Seahawks 9-3 in LA. They lost to the Panthers 10-13.
Well, that's the NFC West, ain't it?
NFC least.
West.
It was the less this year.
Well, you know, everybody was talking about West Coast. We were all talking about West Coast offenses. How everybody went to West Coast offense. A lot of that West Coast offense went to East Coast, you know, because everybody was so. Eddie was so enthused with Jerry Rice about how he can catch a 4-yard hitch and go 60 yards. But he had this God-given gift called speed.
Speed kills.
Speed kills. And it does. It kills more ways than one. If anything else, it makes your defense over pursue. You're not going to get well overnight if you lost. If you're the Rams, you're not.
Takes time.
Takes time. I mean, the quarterback class in the draft this year is like Suck City.
Yeah,
I'll be the first one to tell you that. Guys, I'm a Clemson fan. Trust me. Clemson, South Carolina, you know, everybody loves Clemson. I mean, it's hard-nosed football, and it's gritty, and you have some great NFL players come from it, but I'm telling you, the quarterback draft this year is Suck City. Running back, not the best year for running backs. I mean, Alabama's going to have one every year. Everybody's going to want to try to draft running back for Alabama every year. And if you can't run behind Timber Clydesdale, I gave you what, guys. If you take any running back in the top 20 football teams in America, in college, and put it behind them Clydesdale at Alabama, and he cannot average 5.3 yards a game, he's not going to make it in the NFL.
I know. All right, as we were talking about Aaron Donald, this is what you're talking about, his upper body strength.
He gets them mitts under your pits.
Look at this. Look right there.
Watch you pick him slam up. See that? He lost his balance right there.
I know. I have it on the sports show, so what do you think of his upper body strength?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and blame some of that. I'm going to blame some of that on that tackle there.
Oh my God.
On the guard, rather, and I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
His feet spacing weren't correct.
You know, you saw it too.
You saw his feet spacing were not correct. He was not square with his body. He was such a hurry trying to get back on the snap. He telegraphed the snap.
Yeah.
He telegraphed the snap. He had 1 foot back. And before his hands ever reached out, Aaron Donald was already on top of him.
And he had long arms.
And long arms. I mean, he was bird dogging the whole time which way he was going. I mean, y'all don't know what bird dogging is. Tell you what you do when you go to high school football, you see that guy's big point one direction, chances are that's which way he's blocking. That's called bird dogging.
That's pretty simple to know.
And he was bird dogging on that play if you watch him.
I
His feet weren't square. A lot of times the best way to go ahead and bust up a pass rush, if you don't have blitzing linebackers, which they didn't have one right then,
know.
because you look at that play, that linebacker was on the opposite side of the field that was blitzing, right?
Right.
Well, if I'm that guard, I'm going to go ahead and meet him halfway. 2 things you're going to do, guys, when you meet him halfway with your guard. Now, I know you can't always figure out which way the blitz is, but the quarterback says, so-and-so's the mic.
That means to go get him.
That means go get him. Well, I hate to tell you this, in a passing situation, Aaron Donald's always the mic.
It's not a joke.
This is just common sense. Aaron Donald's always the mic.
I know.
And when you're going to chip him with a back, if you're going to chip him with a back, chances are that'd probably be the best thing. And if I was running an offense and I was going to be in a place like 3rd and 8, damn it, somebody's going to chip that man.
I know. I mean,
You're going to chip that man, and my guard ain't going to draw back and run back 10 yards to the back of the quarterback and everything just to get still in his butt. If anything, he's going to start back and he's going to put his foot back like he's going to go back and he's going to drive off that foot and he's going to meet him halfway.
Yeah.
That's called, you know, in baseball they call it the butcher boy. You know, you're going to act like you ain't going to swing and all of a sudden you're going to take a whack at it. Well, that's what you need. Just the version of the butcher boy in baseball and football, and just go ahead and drop that foot back like you're going to backpedal and then drive off that leg.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you something, if you meet him halfway and he don't get up underneath you and he ain't got his arms up quick, you got a chance to at least stop him for not, well, I say a second and a half.
Yeah.
But if you already go back to where the quarterback is, chances are you're going to speed him up. He gained 2 seconds on that guy because the guy was off balance before he ever got his hands on him.
I got a question. The Rams gave so many draft picks to the Tennessee Titans this year for Jared Goff. They had 2 pass rushes, but one really regressed. His name was Robert Quinn. What are your thoughts on Robert Quinn?
Quinn needs some help on the other side.
He does.
If Quinn had help on the other side, you would see a premier pass rusher. Now, the deal with Jared Goff, I don't have to tell you guys this, but Jared Goff will be in Philadelphia in 3 more years. Jared Goff will be in Philadelphia in 3 more years.
So where's Carson Wentz and
Carson Wentz ain't gonna play that long. Have you seen that offensive line that they got?
yeah, did you see them play against the Giants? My goodness.
I know this much. Their left side is as weak as water, and I don't think they're drafting for an offensive line
I don't think so.
because you barely got by what you had. You had just enough bread left for Soppel. Get a big biscuit boy. You can win big biscuit boys on the end on the left side, and guess what? Wentz will be there a while.
Yeah.
They had a great bust out year, man. They really did. I think they won the first 7 games.
They won their first 3 and then they regressed. Then they ended the 5-0 Viking streak. And from on there,
And what, Arthur, I've been telling you this for a long time. What happened? What did they watch?
film. Not for long.
Not for long. When you watch film, not for long. And it's called predictability.
Mhm.
If I see what formations you run enough, and I know what you love to throw, and I know your numbers are lighting up, and I see what your numbers lighting off of, I'm looking for it.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it, guys. I want to see it. If I see the formation, I see that, go ahead and tuck that thing. When I see you go ahead and do that little 3-step drop, I know where it's going. I'm already halfway there.
There's a pack.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3. If you know it's good, if he goes, if it's 5 or 7, you know he's going.
Well, every team I ever played on, we had like 10 plays we scripted. You got 10 plays you want to script every time you play, right?
Right.
Those are going to be your bread and butter.
Man.
Bread and butter, you got to have at least 10 bread and butter plays. And you got to be able to run the same plays out of 3 different formations. So 3 times 10 is 30. And how many plays does the offense run in a game?
About, I don't know, 50, 60.
50, 60, that's all over half of your offense right there.
I know.
Okay, now if you see something, and you know they see something, and you know they're keying on it, what do? You audible, right?
Right.
You audible. Now, we had hand signals when I played football, and it could be anything, from like this, to like that,
Right.
or like this. Go long. that's Sandlot stuff, right?
Right.
We just changed that to play, right?
Right.
So you know that guy seen the formation. You know them DBs are cheating up. You know they get ready to drive on the flat.
Mhm.
You got a man. You got a slot receiver.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go ahead and you can go ahead and drive the ball down the field. I mean, it's just common sense. Because I'm saying if you got 10 plays, you run out of 3 different formations. You got 30 plays. As your bread and butter, that's what your guys do best.
Mhm.
Whether it's pulling guards, stretch plays, everybody runs a stretch play in the NFL. Man, I'm saying it sucks, guys. Come on. Defensive ends are fast enough, and that's ridiculous.
I know.
And you got some. And I'm gonna tell you what, you got safeties big enough now. They're not playing too deep, and they see that stretch play coming. I mean, look at safeties. You can't block no more. They're like linebackers.
Look at Cam Chancellor, Keanu Neal.
Yeah, I mean, running the ball against Seattle is almost non-existent. How's that stretch play work for them? Not too good.
No.
But then, yeah, they stopped it pretty good.
You and I said that Marshawn Lynch was the offense for the Seattle Seahawks.
Marshawn, you out there, bud, you were the offense.
No lie, man.
You know what you should have been doing, brother? You should have been saying, I'm going to Disney World, and I ain't talking to the press, because I don't want to get fined. But no, man, they try to steal that from you. My brother, they stole that from you.
They wanted Russell Wilson.
I love me some Russell Wilson.
I know he's a good guy.
North Carolina State,
Mm-hmm.
Wolfpack, Wisconsin Badgers. That's probably why he always says a big old pack of Badgers.
Yep.
Evidently, he thrown the Wolfpack in there too.
A whole pack of bad.
The old pack of Badgers.
Alright, your next question for today is Uncle Chris is, what do the Washington Redskins need? Let's look at their free agent market. They got rid of Deshaun Jackson, Pierre Garcon, and I think that's about it, and Chris Baker. So, if you're the Redskins, you got Terrell Pryor on one side already, Crowder on the other one. You still have Reed and Davis, but how do you free up? How do you clog up the interior with Baker gone?
Well, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna look. Well, Pierre Garçon was a good receiver.
He's a good
And
position.
he really was. And he come from Indianapolis, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't he come from Indianapolis to play with Peyton Manning for a little while, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Played with Peyton Manning, so he knew offense. And Pierre was, I say he throw a ball up. I mean, he's 50-50 on the throw up, but on a route, he's like 85% capability. Oh, excuse me, people, but I'm looking at now. He's got. I don't think his longevity is there. I mean, his aggression's still there. His football mind is there. The game is slowed down. But unfortunately, his legs have slowed down too.
He's in his early 30s.
He was in his early 30s. Early 30s, my wagon start dragging. You got me?
I got you.
I mean, unless you want to play a position that doesn't require much speed, speed and what's the word?
Speed.
Speed and elusiveness.
Yeah, let's get a little.
Yeah, speed and elusiveness. If you're gonna play power, you can play that a long time. But you're gonna play cerebral assassin. You can play the game a long time. But just face it, your speed pays, but it don't pay for long. So make all the money you can while you can, son.
Blur 10, don't forget Blur.
Yeah, Blur's going, yeah. And don't you worry, he's going to get paid because he ain't leaving Kansas City.
No, that man's.
The human Blur will not leave Kansas City. You can believe that. And if I lost Kansas City, I better get a whole new offensive line.
Yeah.
2 tour buses, a Gatorade, a whole slew of cheerleaders, and some salary cap money.
They got the money, I believe.
The money's there.
I know. But the line is there. They have one first rounder named, he was in 2013, he was a first rounder for KC.
Did they get another tight end is what I want to know.
I don't know if they did or
I'm
didn't.
really predicting Andy Reid to run a 2 tight end set this year because I really want to see him hammer the ball because he has been building up to do nothing more than hammer the ball. And I really believe he's going to get a 2 tight end set and he's going to have somebody just as good, if not better, than Kelsey on the other end. The money's there, guys. The money's there. I mean, where do you get your tight end from? What do you draft?
You draft a tight end, I don't know what
You draft a good blocking tight end, or you just drop somebody that can a pass catching tight end. It's kind of hard to get 2 for the price of 1 now.
I don't know. You get a blocker if you want to run the ball physically.
Well, see, that's it. When you run the ball, when you can run the ball, those safeties come up. But right now, everybody's playing 2 deep cover. It's like most defenses don't want to give up nothing big.
You hear something? Those must be those kids over there.
If you don't want to give up nothing big, you know what I mean? You're going to play 2 deep cover, right?
Right.
Yeah, you're going to play 2 deep cover.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you got 2 tight end sets, what's going to happen?
You got 2 tight ends headed.
What's your sections going to do? When you got 2 tight end sets, what's sections going to do?
They're going to creep
They're
on
going to
you.
creep on in it.
Yep. When you're playing, when I play power ball.
Well, you got number 10 on the outside, and he's uncoverable.
No, his speed is.
Number 10 is uncoverable, so you go ahead and play a 2 tight end set, he's uncoverable.
He's a.
If you can actually run the ball with those 2 tight end sets, you know, they still make, you know, the counter trade for Washington was a great money maker for years and years and years. John Riggins and Big Bruce right now. You go ahead and run 2 tight end set, tight package, and you got number 10 on the outside. I don't care what you get for another receiver, as long as he can catch the ball.
Yeah.
2 people are not going to cover number 10.
No, good luck with that. That's
Alex Smith, all you got to be able to do is launch it.
He's got the arm
All
too.
you got to do is launch it. And I know you've been waiting for this your whole career. All you got to do is launch it.
Yeah. Hey, if he gets a good running game, and he's got Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill stays healthy, Kansas City goes to the postseason again. And not only go to the postseason, there'll be a bigger threat to Belichick. Because Belichick's got to figure out what he's going to be able to take away. If he's going to try to take away Tyreek Hill, the running game is not going to suffer. It's going to flourish. And if you can keep the ball out of Brady's hands, there's no reason why they could not win the AFC. The AFC is no reason why.
I got a question. You think Baltimore's defense reaches glory because they signed Arizona's guy Tony Jefferson?
No, they do not. You got an aging defense right there now, Arthur.
Elvis
Defense, yeah, you got the Asian defense. I don't care what they draft or what they pull in, the speed is not there. You know, used to, the Ravens, when they're in their heyday with their best defense, always had great nose tackles.
I know. They can stuff the run too.
Well, no, Tony Saragusa stuffed the run.
I know.
You just had Ray Lewis and them cleaning up the scraps, which made them Hall of Famers.
I know.
You got a man who can take out two people every single play. It takes two people to block him. You got one man free.
I know. That's all.
And when he's moving those two men across the line, and that guy can't get through the hole, and he's trapped in the backfield.
Yeah.
It's easy to look like a superstar. That man's doing all that for you. All you got to do is go in the backfield and tackle the guy.
They need to get good. They need to get not a biscuit, but a pancake for an interior man.
No, you just need one. I mean, you find a hateful guy, man.
I know.
Find that real quiet guy that sits all by himself, don't say much or nothing, man. Got them like you sitting there like somebody's talking in his ear all the time. That's the one you want.
Yeah.
Man with two meat cleavers. That's the one you want in the middle. I mean, you want, a solid.
Solid, strong, physical guy.
Yeah, you want somebody whose voice is in his sleep. That's the guy you want in the middle. I mean, somebody who cannot block.
I mean, Houston they don't have big guys. They had Vince Wilfork for what, 2 years?
Vince Wilfork is doing what he was paid to do. And Bill Belichick got rid of him when he still had mileage on the tires. And what I tell you about Bill Belichick?
He's a used car salesman.
He's a car salesman. He'll sell you a good car.
He will.
When he gets rid of somebody, he got mileage on the tire. So if Bill Belichick wants to do a yard sale, both go to that yard sale. Because the players he's got have been in the system and they got intelligence. If they didn't have intelligence, they wouldn't play for him.
I know.
That's in short. That's in short order. In the NFL, there ain't much up going around.
I know.
Guys went to college, but you sure on intelligence.
You know what's scary about New England though? They went hardcore. They got 3 guys on.
They still got cap space.
I know. It's hard to believe.
Robert Kraft is a genius.
I know. I mean, look what Tom Brady took a pay cut, right? In 2014, they signed Darrelle Revis. 2015, they cut Revis. And then now, in 2017...
Well, they had buyer's remorse with Darrelle Revis because Darrelle Revis, with those ACLs, had lost not 1 step, but 3. You can't give, I mean, in the NFL, you got 3 yards on the guy, you're open, right?
Right.
If you got 5 yards on the guy, you're in the end zone. True. 3 yards, you're open. 5 yards, you're in the end zone, guys. And when you lose 2 steps instead of a step, that's 5 yards, guys.
Did you see the game against Buffalo? Look at Goodwin. And especially AJ Green, man. I mean, AJ Green ate his lunch on week 1. 10 catches against Darrelle Revis.
I'm telling you, he could get a step on Revis. I mean, Revis is a great athlete. If I was him, and he's seen it so much, and Revis has been on the island. I mean, in his heyday, there was nobody about him. Even Deion Sanders said that guy was a beast. Shut down corner. He wasn't flashy.
He was just up there.
He was a modest man, and he did his job, and he did his job well. Unfortunately, he didn't play for any great teams. He was asked to do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, man. He got paid good for doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
A lot of that money was guaranteed, guys.
Yeah.
Well, he would make a great safety. And if I was Baltimore and I was looking at good safety, free safety.
Ooh, they got Eric Weddle.
Got Eric Weddle, but he's aged too. He come from San Diego Chargers.
Yep.
And I would trade Revis for Weddle any day. I really have Revis, really. Because I'm going to tell you why. Even though Weddle's seen a lot of stuff in his day, Revis is still a little bit faster than Weddle. And Weddle is age, guys. Don't think he ain't.
I know.
What better being to play center field and the guy seeing a route before it happens?
Oh my goodness.
Because trust me, the last 2 years he's been burnt enough, he ought to know what it looks like when it's coming.
Yeah, we're talking about free safeties. I think the best right now in 2017, he wasn't good in 16, but he lost us because of his injury. Tyrann Mathieu may be the best free safety.
The Honey Badger?
The Honey Badger in 2017.
Yeah, the Honey Badger, yeah.
I mean, that Honey Badger.
Honey Badger's trying to coach him up right now, but he's got to figure out a gimmick to get those younger guys to buy into the system, because when they come in and they're young the first 2 years, all they're looking to do is buy cars and homes and buy gold watches and crap. They're not really worried about playoffs or anything else in that manner. They're more worried about as far as selling themselves and getting their name recognition out there. They'll take chances. They'll jeopardize the team, but that's not the kind of guys you want. And Arizona really had a great program, but a lot of the guys they brought in are just bling bling kind of guys.
Yeah, I mean, they do.
It's nice to make it, guys, but you got to realize you're being paid to do a job, not represent yourself. You got an agent for that.
They do have two. They have one playing over top and one playing in the corner, and his name is 21 PP, man. Pat Peterson. That guy has speed.
He has it, but I'm gonna ask you a question. You know he's over there, and you know you go ahead and I'm gonna tell you what, Arizona got a cram down their throat this year, didn't they?
Man, did they ever?
They got a cram down in their throat. I mean, if I know what your strengths are, I sure am not going to go for that.
I know.
I might misdirect it, but 90% of the time I'm gonna run away from it. If you got a good right cross, you know, chances are I'm gonna keep my left hand up.
I remember the only good person who played for them offensively was number 31, David Johnson. He had 100 yards in 15 games. Unfortunately, he got hurt on his last game.
Yeah, right now they're trying to sell him as what? Are they going to keep him as damaged goods, or are they going to put him in what?
I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what Bruce Arians going to do with that guy.
Yeah, anytime you deal with injuries, it's always questionable. A lot of times there's a lot of renegotiation when it comes to injuries.
Unless you're Brett Favre.
You're Brett Favre, man, you can have an injury and they'll put a wooden stake on your leg and prop you up as long as you can throw the ball.
That guy, they call him the gunslinger for a reason.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, later on in his career, he you know, the last 7 years he played, I don't really think, I think Brett Favre was more selfish than anything else, because they talk about how great he was, but I say he makes some damn throws that I wouldn't even throw. I just took the sack, guys. That was always the gunslinger mentality. You know, at some point, a lot of these players are just selfish.
I don't know.
Hell with the team, I'm gonna throw that ball in there and get the highlight reel. I'm gonna throw the ball in there and the guy picked it off the other way with it. You made the highlight reel. You got what you wanted.
Yep, your next question for the day. Uncle Chris is pulling something from a pack. It's called.
Oh, I was playing with some hooks. I bought some hooks tonight because I run out of 2-aught hooks. I'm gonna do some drop shot.
He had a lizard bait here, and Uncle Chris, what type of lizard baits are good for?
Well, this is the spring of the year, and the water temperature is 64 degrees. It is April the 1st of 2017, and the fish are moving shallow. Even a dummy can catch them. Or me. I have got a Zoom lizard.
Zoom, baby.
And green pumpkin, Zoom, baby. Everybody's gonna be throwing Senkos this week. Everybody's gonna be throwing shaky heads.
Crankbait.
Then square bills. I'll go right behind them and throw this old Zoom lizard. And a little drop shot on a Zoom finesse for a green pumpkin, 6 inch. And you wear them out. For the simple reason everybody throws the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to have expensive drop shot weight. Get your old cheap bell sinker. You can buy them for 97 cents. All you got to do is get a black marker, pen them black, and guess what? They were just as good as those $3.62 a pack drop shot weights you buy for 97 cents.
Wow.
Truck car makes the sharpest hooks. Everybody's saying truck car. But guess who owns truck car? Eagle Claw owns the Trocard, and all you gotta do is put your file on them and hit them about 4 times with this as sharp as a Trocard, and for a third of the price.
And your next question for the day is, Uncle Chris, about fishing is, you have a lot of Zoom baits, green pumpkin. What was your favorite Zoom bait? Your favorite Zoom, is all of them good?
Ain't no such thing as a bad Zoom bait. All of them are good.
I know.
They made some crawl trails a while back that was really too damn long.
How long were they?
Oh
Like,
man, things were that dang long, and you couldn't fish them on a finesse jig. I mean, it just looked like something looping in the water. And I think that was just a bad design flaw, but by far most of their crawl trails are good. I mean, in February you going. I'm a traditionalist. I still like to throw pork in February, and I don't never fish plastic trail till March. And not just because I'm old school. You know, a lot of these younger guys, they'll fish. They don't even fish old school pork anymore. But I still throw pork in cold winter months. December, not so much. Late January to February, the only time I use pork.
alright, your next question for the day about fishing is, have you ever used a Berkeley Gulp before?
Use the Berkeley Gulp. Berkeley Gulp's a fine product. You know, everybody says apple and oranges and stuff. Now, even the guy at home making hand-poured worms makes a great product. Let's face it, guys, you can go to Walmart and buy a rod off the rack. It's all good. It's not what you want. Guys, I've been trying to buy a jig rod for the last 5 years, and I had bought 5 of them, and I ain't like none of them. The only one I like is the one I got out of the dumpster and repurposed. And that's a shame. Everybody's got like medium fast and heavy, and everybody's throwing 7 foot. You know what? It seems like I have more patrol with a 6 foot, get this, a 6'4" medium heavy rod. And I wanted me a Ducket white ice rod, so guess what I did? I got me a can of spray paint, painted it white, and guess what?
What?
Boy, Ducket ain't got nothing on me right now. And I didn't pay that treble boy Ducket price for it either.
Yeah.
But it's you know, it's a shame if all these rod companies would let you go out back. Say, I tell you what, guys, at Bass Day, you want to sell your rods, guess what? Just go ahead and put a reel on it. Let the man go to Bass Pro Shop with his favorite bass reel. Let him put it on that rod and let him go in the back and chunk that sucker and let him drag it across some rock so he can fill it. Because it's all feel. Every bit of us feel.
Yep.
And let him, and then hook the line up to something so he can feel the tension on it. See if he's got the taper he wants. Most folks want 20-80, 70-30. I like a 20-80 because I like a quick recovery when I set the hook. And main reason that is because I fish a shorter rod. But you know, they market them, these rods do this, and you buy the dang thing and you get it out there and you put it in the water and you got buyer's remorse. First 15 minutes you on the water. And you done spent $230 on a damn rod, you don't even want anymore.
This guy spent, I don't know, he spent $200-something
When you
rod.
spend $230 for a rod, you don't even want 20 minutes after you bought. I mean, it's got to be a better way. I mean, if you can go get a car off the lot and drive around the block, but dang sure you can go ahead and carry your favorite bass reel to Bass Pro Shop, stick it on a rod, and put your favorite jig on it and drag it across something. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I mean, really, I mean, you know, a lot of these jig rods they call jig rods is nothing more than spinnerbait rods to me. Really.
Really.
I mean, it's like they got too much, they got not enough backbone they need, or they got too much tip, it's too fast. And everybody wants to go lighter, lighter, lighter all the time. They say the lighter it is, the more feel you got, but you know what? And they say now you gotta use tungsten weights because you got more sensitivity, we gotta have fluorocarbon line. Well, I did an experiment last month, they used fluorocarbon for an hour and I went to monofilament. I went to fluorocarbon to monofilament. You know what?
Yeah.
There's no difference. There's no difference. I mean, they say fluorocarbon got more sensitivity, but the rod I was fishing with, you know, I won't fish but 6 foot of waters, and when he went on that jig, guess what? With fluorocarbon or mono, now I'll give you this much. Fluorocarbon has got I get a better hook set with fluorocarbon. But I can't tell you which one gives you better bites. I mean, everybody tells me floor crawling does, but after I spent the money for the floor crawling, buyer's remorse. And I spent like good money for that floor crawling. I had to come to find out that just regular old green Berkeley Trilene is as good as it gets. And I'm gonna tell you what, all fishing lines are good. They really are. But I'm saying, if you're gonna make somebody pay what you're paying for what you're paying now, don't you think you ought to be able to test drive it, guys? You want to make really, you want to have somebody who really sell rods. I mean, be the best rod seller in the world. Try it out for a day on us, and if you're not completely satisfied, bring it back for a full refund. Boy, wouldn't that be the way to go?
I know.
What y'all scared of? Y'all scared y'all have so many damn rods coming back to y'all's place. What to do with them all? But wouldn't that be a breath of fresh air for a fisherman?
Yeah.
And then when you say we're the best, we make the best dang rods. If you ain't got them coming back to your shop, chances are you make the best rod. Because the man don't come back and bring that rod back, you make a good product. Because every one of them pros has got a different sponsor, and they say this is the best, and this is the best, and this is the best. I'm gonna tell you what, I fished with a damn cane pole. Somebody paid me to tell me it was the best. Let's test drive our fishing rods now. When you already had that fishing rod out, you got 1 week to bring it back. If you're not completely satisfied with throwing it in the pan and crush it, because it ain't gonna be crap.
Yeah, you're gonna get onto a topic, Dave. Uncle Chris and I love to do this topic is, what were you thinking?
Most folks don't.
Death from the neck up, as Uncle Chris put it.
Dead from the neck up, IQ of a squash.
Yeah. Alright,
You can't plant a seed in the squash, but you can't make it grow. It's just there.
Alright, let's start off with a what were you thinking movement. Let me think. Well, there's so many of them out there. Oh, good grief. What bad play did you see?
Which bad play didn't I see?
They-
I've seen so many of them this year.
I know,
You can go down, you can go to the NFC least and look at all the dang offensive left tackles blocking, and they're spacing in their feet, and we ask them what were they thinking. Because they weren't thinking about space, and they weren't thinking about balance, they weren't thinking about position. All they were thinking about was beat the snap count.
true.
Half a second.
Michael Bennett, you better listen.
Yeah, Michael Bennett, I'm gonna tell you what, Michael Bennett, you jump offside more than anybody I know. But the reason you jump offside because that man's telling you to, because he's trying to beat snap cap too, because he's scared of you. True?
True. Your first what were you thinking moment. Here we go. TJ Ward versus Julian Edelman. Alright, let's play a game called Guess the Score. Guess the score. Alright. Tom Brady throws a pass to Julian Edelman. TJ Ward breaks it up. Good play, by the way.
Great play.
Don't throw the man on the ground and celebrate. Now, let's figure out the score. What the score 16-16? A. B. What the score 16-13? Or C. What's the score 16-3? Uncle Chris, pick option A, B, or C.
Oh, I was thinking, I forgot what the score was. I think it was B, wasn't it?
It was your answer
It was
was
wrong.
C.
Let's see, yeah, it was 16-3, wasn't it?
Yep. TJ Ward.
But let me ask you a question.
What?
Now, he broke up the play.
He broke up the play. Good play, TJ.
But you don't get this. He held on every damn play. I mean, he broke up the play, guys, but he held every damn play. He had it in the hands of somebody's pocket.
I mean,
I had a sexual harassment assault against that guy. Every play had his hand on his breast and his butt and everything. He was grabbing, snatching on it. He did every damn thing but go ahead and get a license out of his pocket and there for the press. I mean, was he wearing silk drawers? Is what I wanted. You had your hands all over him. And I believe he got flagged 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know how many flags he got, but
Man, I know they got flagged a lot, but they could have called it every single play.
I know. Alright, TJ Moore.
What were you thinking, man?
Holy crap.
Holy crap, you thinking? Grabbing. I'm gonna get mine. I got it. Yeah, I heard that. You stick to him like glue, man. You be in his back pocket. You were literally in his back pocket and his front.
Alright, let's talk about another guy. Mike Tolbert, run the ball, man. He run the ball. He doesn't, like Uncle Chris Cat says, he runs about a half inch off the ground. Mike Tolbert, Darius Stewart is coming. Get down.
Get down.
Did you see the hit that Stewart
Yeah.
put? Tolbert, get down.
What were you thinking?
First down doesn't mean it's not important as your life, but
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Tolbert ain't the running back he's gonna be anymore.
he ain't. He's released.
Tolbert, man, you went to that buffet ball. You went to that buffet ball at the Golden Corral and camped out underneath the chocolate wonderfall. What were you thinking? I'm gonna tell you what, you run that low to the ground, man, and you got all this right here. Man, Boo's dragging the ground, bro. You need to go ahead and shake the fork a little bit when you go there, because it ain't helping your gravity now.
I know.
You might run an inch and a half off the ground, but you ain't gonna stay up there long with all that weight pushing you back down. This is like a little teeter-totter. I mean, you 200 pounds, look at that. Bam, Golden Corral. That's what got you.
What were you thinking,
What are you
Tolbert?
thinking, man?
Alright. Let's think of another player. Tom Brady, you beat the Cleveland Browns, right? Please don't celebrate, man. Cam Newton doesn't like Cam Newton celebrates, he's right. But Brady, you don't celebrate like that. What were you thinking,
What are
man?
you thinking, man?
You can't celebrate, man.
You ain't black enough, guy. He said, I love me some meat. Yeah, that ain't you, dude.
No.
I bet you Belichick bitch slap you you got me out there. What are you thinking? I mean, the first time you see the emotion out of here, man.
Alright. Vic Beasley versus the LA Rams. Alright, let's look at it step by step. How to get a sack. Vic Beasley. Step 1, run around the tackle. Step 2, strip the ball. Step 3, recover the ball. Step 4, run the end zone. But step 5 doesn't say, don't dump the ball on the outright, because you're going to have a bad cramp in your leg. You remember that?
What was the thinking?
He won't think.
He won't think, man.
You're a good
I
player.
don't know how to tell you this, man. If you had hops, you'd be playing the NBA, not the NFL. Leave that stuff to Michael Jordan.
I know. Stiff arm.
We got it. I want to see somebody go out there and start doing the golf swing. Go ahead and do the golf swing or hockey. Let me get it in the end zone. I mean, something different. I mean, and what's the deal with all the celebrations? I mean, they got to celebrate the end zone. Guys got guy's been in the NFL for like 5 years. He's averaging 7 touchdowns a year. You would think he would.
He's only been there since 20. He's been
I know, but you guys, I see these other guys do it. They've been in the NFL for years and years and years, and they act like a total moron when they get in the end zone.
I know.
You know, a great coach once said, "Act like you've been there before."
True.
Don't let everybody know you're a bleeding idiot. I mean, really.
Alright, your next question.
I know you're happy, man. Just go ahead and go back to the bench, get the ball, tuck it up in there, and sign your name to it, give it to your kid. Don't make a total ass out of yourself on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they got to go through life. Oh, your dad was an idiot. Sit there and put the dang ball in the diaper and wipe the diaper.
Please, man.
He was an idiot.
Alright, your next what were you thinking moment is, let me think of one. Russell Wilson versus the Atlanta Falcons. Run the ball at the 2-yard line. You learned that against the Patriots when you throw a pick. Now you have the ball at your own 2-yard line. Don't play fake it or else the offensive guard is going to step on your foot. You're gonna fall in the end zone, and the defensive tackle was an offensive guard. He got a safety on you.
It's bad. It's bad. Man, Russell, what were you thinking? That was bad.
I know.
That was bad, son.
I can't.
You didn't represent me then, though. You let me down.
That's all down.
Let me down.
All right. Next, what were you thinking, woman? Is it's offensive. The offensive line against the Arizona Cardinals. Come on, protect your quarterback.
Franchise.
I mean, for one thing, Marshawn Lynch's not in the backfield to help him out, but you gave up. That's like first quarter. You gave up 1 little sack, 2 little sack, 3 little sack, 4 little, 5 little. I think they sacked him 6 times before halftime.
Yeah, they were getting their mail. They had a mailbox in the backfield. They were getting their mail there. It was that bad.
The offensive line for the Seattle Seahawks.
What were you thinking?
You know what, Chris? They weren't thinking, man.
Y'all were thinking. Y'all thinking y'all getting paid, but y'all tell you what y'all won't thinking. Y'all won't think y'all won't get paid for long, but y'all ass gonna live now. Not for long in NFL when you can't block. I mean, you get, especially when you get hired to.
All right, next one. You're down. Redskins versus Giants. You're down. You just threw a pick. You have a chance to lateral. But when you lateral it, don't throw it to the guys in white.
That's a bad decision.
Real bad decision.
Guys, not your uniform. Unless you colorblind, we can't let you slide.
It was 13-10, but you had a chance to lateral it. Don't lateral to the guy in white, or he's going to take it to the house.
And that's the first thing they teach you when you start playing football. You don't get about the other team.
The score could have been 10-13. But the final score was 10-19.
Oh, it's so bad.
What were you thinking?
What were you thinking, man? I'm bleeding over here, I tell you. I don't get that.
Me neither.
Well, you would think you would learn that stuff early.
I know, right?
I don't know. I guess they want to show that guy some love, I reckon. He give him some. Love's a beautiful thing. We're not dissing anything.
All right, let's talk about another. Let me think of one. Oh man, Jameis Winston. You play your heart out, right? You're one of your best players on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Lead him. Leadership ability.
But don't throw it to a guy. Don't let the guy catch it when it's deflected. Then there's a number 24, not Josh Norman, but the rookie. Going to make a play on the ball. Did you see where he tipped the ball to himself and caught it? But Carolina, he had only 3 points, and then Cam Newton, my quarterback, don't stare a wide receiver down, or else.
Yeah, you like.
Oh my
And
God!
the whole time he was watching you, you know what I'm saying? You like. Okay, that guy's watching you do that gay stuff, okay? Man's pretty, don't look at it.
I know.
It's kind of like the sun. You see the sunset, you kind of glance at it once in a while like it's not there.
I know, right?
Do you stare down a woman? Do you stare down a woman and look out like she's the last piece of chicken on the platter?
Oh no.
Folks gonna see you do that, and they gonna figure out, oh, he's going for the chicken. You got me?
I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Oh, he's going for the chicken. I'm gonna get it first. Especially if it's the last piece of chicken on the platter and you can't fool right. It's the same way with that receiver's like,
It's like that.
oh, he's going to him. I'm gonna get it first.
And then when you throw it to the guy you're staring down, the man in red is gonna take it back to
They're
the
gonna
house.
take it back to the house.
Cam Newton, what were you thinking?
What were you thinking, son?
Good.
Don't tell me chicken either.
It's like the last cookie in the cookie jar. You
Yeah.
will get it first.
Everybody sitting around this table, we all looking at that one piece of chicken. We want it real bad,
I know.
right? But you don't want the other guy to know you want that chicken. You're like,
Especially when you're old lineman, right?
yeah. And here you are like, You know you're getting ready to pounce, right?
Right.
We all reaching for that chicken,
No, it's like a fist fight.
and we're gonna try to take it. Wow. Cause
Yeah.
we already know, you already telegraphed what you want, what you gonna do, where
Yeah.
you going.
Yeah, your next, what were you thinking of? Malcolm Butler. You're an elite cornerback, right?
Elite.
Elite. You were the Super Bowl hero of
You bet.
20, the Super Bowl 49.
Get aboard props.
I know.
You showed up.
But when you're going up against Taylor Gabriel, he ran a route on you. Don't break your ankles when you're trying to catch up with the man. Did you see that route?
Well, I tell you what, he gave it his all, but I'll tell you something, some of them guys are, he spun him every way, he weaved him. He didn't spin him, he weaved him. I
No,
mean, he had him tied up in a knot.
I know. I mean, it was unreal how bad he was faked.
Flash dance, that's what I call that, flash dance.
Taylor Gabriel dirty dancing on Malcolm Butler.
He danced on him, boy. Flash dance, brother.
What were you thinking?
What were you thinking, son? What were you thinking?
You maybe want to scratch my
I knew
head.
I'm gonna scratch my head. I tell you what, that boy had some. He zigzagged. He zigged it. He didn't even call it. I don't even call it a zag. I call it a slant. It's not a slant. It's not a zig. It's not a. That's a slant.
This was layup.
A slant and zip.
It's like Chris Jericho's list with all his moves in WCW. Another route's been added to the route list was slant.
Slants. Yeah, we're gonna run a slant.
All right, Panthers versus Raiders. Don't hold on to the ball. Cam Newton. Have you seen a guy named number 52 before?
That's buddy, was rookie of the year.
Number 52 is Khalil Mack. Don't hold on to the ball.
As advertised.
If you hold on to the ball too long, it's gonna look like Super Bowl 50, which I hate saying. He
Yeah.
stripped the ball.
By the way, you were at Super Bowl 50, and nobody's ever seen a black man like you before. That's why they're afraid of you. But they ain't afraid of you. They licking their chops.
That's the bomb.
Yes, bud. The honeymoon is over, son. The honeymoon is over. They don't feel you. They're laughing at you.
Carson Palmer was.
You know what they're doing? They sitting on the bench right there, just sitting up, going over the game plan, eating some Oiko's yogurt, Greek yogurt, laughing at your ass. They know what you're gonna do.
Dana.
Fine, down here. We're gonna eat this yogurt. We can go plow Cam. We're gonna kick Cam. Let's go ahead and hit Cam again. He ain't got no brain cells left, man. He got 5 concussions. Let's hit him again.
All right, let's think of another play for a minute. Let me think of one. Dallas Cowboys. Don't take Aaron Rodgers lightly. Sure, it's kind of hard to cover him. No, I'm not monkey. I'm never giant.
Man, running up down the field like
Like it's nothing.
yeah, he's all over that Monopoly board. I mean, he went around. He went past go 3 or 4 times.
I know when he's scrambling to the right, that's the most dangerous quarterback in the league right now.
Well, that and the fact that half the dang field's on the left hand side, yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, Aaron, New York Giants, please cover the end zone. You know his history with hell and Harris.
Yeah, you know, that's one of the things you want to do, guys. You want to cover the end zone. You don't want nobody to get in there, because if they get in there, that costs at 6 points.
I know, have you ever thought of it?
You ever heard that? What Barack Obama said? They're not going to cross this line. They're not going to cross this line. They're not going to cross this line. Well, all they got to do is cross one line. It's over.
And what happens? Rodgers throws a dime in the end zone for Randall Cobb. It is caught for a Packers touchdown.
And what's so bad about it? We've seen it before.
I know.
We've seen this before. Y'all watched it on tape before the game?
4 times it's happened before.
Yeah, that's a rerun, dude. I mean,
I know.
maybe y'all should add that to y'all's hit list.
Against the Lions, against the Cardinals again, and the Giants. Is Rodgers going to be 5-0 against another team?
You're going to see it again.
This year, I
You're
guarantee.
going to see it again and again and again, because you know why?
Why?
If you cannot stop it, I'm going to keep feeding it to you.
It's like Marshawn Lynch. You can't stop him.
No, couldn't nobody stop Marshawn Lynch. The only person who stopped Marshawn Lynch was the coach. Pete Carroll's the only man that ever kept Marshawn Lynch out of the end zone. Write it down.
Yeah, you saw it too.
You saw it in the Super Bowl. Pete Carroll is the only man that ever kept Marshawn Lynch out of the end zone. And he said, I've moved on. I'm not moving on.
I know.
I'm still stuck right here. You know what? That guy is a whole lot more gracious than I am, because I'm gonna tell you what, after I retire, I went and burnt your house down and peed in your mailbox.
It's like
Because you were selfish when you done that.
it's like let's put it like this. All right. Let's just put it as an example. For one example, you have a full cup. Your cup is full. Mine isn't. And like I say, pretend this cup is full, and Uncle Chris's beer bottle is empty. At the 1 yard line, your cup is full. It's Marshawn Lynch. But when your beer ball is empty, you run a pick play.
That was all about the Disneyland commercials. All you said that was about. We don't want Marshawn Lynch being the MVP. We want it to be Russell Wilson, because Russell Wilson represents the Seattle Seahawks and Black America. Not Marshawn Lynch. And that's what it come down to, dude.
Black Lives Matter, you ought to protest.
Yeah, you ought to protest that crap. Give you something worthwhile. I mean, really.
You should have been in
He should have been Marshawn Lynch, because he was the man for the job.
He sure was.
He was a man for the job. It was an automatic deal. And let's tell you something about Marshawn. Oh, we couldn't run that play because everybody knew he was coming. Well, guess what? They still couldn't stop it. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Tomorrow's coming. I'm not going to stop it. I might be dead in the next 10 minutes, but I'm not going to stop it. It's still coming.
I know. I mean, it was second and goal too. If Marshawn didn't work, go for a quarterback sneak with Marshawn Lynch as the quarterback.
I just don't get it. I mean, all that was is where they had made so much over that press conference because Marshawn was shy and he didn't want to deal with the press because he knows, well, guys, everybody knows the press is out to get you if they don't like you.
Exactly.
And he was smart enough to figure out he didn't want to talk to those guys because he knew they had an angle. They always do.
All right.
They really had an angle, and that's the reason he didn't want to speak to him.
I know.
And the reason he showed it because he didn't want to get fined.
I know.
We could talk about this for days on end, guys.
And next, what were
He
you?
did not represent Disneyland or Black America or the Seattle Seahawks is what they felt. And that's why Seattle did not get the Super Bowl ring.
I know. Your next, what were you
They
thinking?
were hating on you, bro.
I know. Your next, what were you thinking moment is Green Bay. He had bad DBs, right, Uncle Chris? Bad DB play.
Crusty.
Rusty, like a bucket of crab.
Yes, buddy.
But going up against the Atlanta Falcons, I think you might want to step up your play against Julio Jones.
He's been known to catch the ball, Howard. I don't know if you've heard of his name. He comes from Alabama, big, tall guy, beautiful reach. He runs like a jet. Don't even like his legs moving sometimes, but somehow or another he keeps pulling away from you.
I know.
And he just keeps putting up numbers year after year after year, and everybody says they're a couple. Have you heard of him?
I think that happened.
They got a scouting reporting team. You should have heard of them, guys.
And same thing for Carolina.
Carolina, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what, man. It was a pillar and 2 breath mints on the end zone because Atlanta stayed in the end zone so much they thought they were sleeping there.
Oh no!
They had to turn the covers down for them because y'all could not. I mean, I seen him catch the ball over 3 guys. And I think Matt Ryan just threw the ball just so he can say, okay, I got you again.
Alright, let's think of it. Y'all, Carolina, you gave up 1 touchdown, deep ball. But Benet Wickery made a play out. He backed the ball down. Good play by Ben Wickery.
Yeah.
Second time around, he gave up a 50-yard pass completion.
Yeah, that sucked.
Then a 5-yard drag for a 50-yard touchdown. I mean, have you heard of the name? 10 catches. I hate to say that this number. 300 yards.
That is a lot.
Against my favorite team, the Carolina Panthers. What were you thinking?
We need a basketball player. We need a basketball player playing free safety.
No.
Somebody who can bat the ball down.
Cat jump high. I know.
If you had a free safety guys and down in the distance, man, what would it hurt? I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen?
I know. The
He hit his
last,
head on the goalpost in the end zone. I mean, come on.
your your safeties are your last lines of defense.
Last line of defense. Okay, so you want to go ahead and use speed against it, but he goes up there and helps. It actually knows who to help out.
Oh, your help is, I don't know these names, Trey Boston, but I know one guy named Kurt Coleman.
Carolina could solve that problem
How?
with a pass rush.
They have none of this.
Man can't run 35, 40 yards down the field and catch a ball if the ball is not in the quarterback's hand or if the quarterback is plowed under by 4 or 5 large, aggressive, well-paid. You want to get paid? Lay him down.
I know.
And don't talk about what you did last year, guys.
Talk about what you did this year.
What you gonna do now?
I know.
Not next game, but now.
Damn. Like you said, Buddy Ryan with the first one that did that.
Now. What you gonna do now? Let me tell you what. I would put a stipulation if I was on. You can't do what I'm paying you to do. You ain't getting doo-doo.
Your next question for your next. All right, your
There
next.
should be a stipulation. I mean, there should be bonuses. Oh, he signed to a $16 million contract. Why do you make about $800,000? Man, all you did was eat your tail off and sit on the bench and gripe the whole time. You play like you were all injured, man.
I hurt my leg.
I mean,
Something crap.
and look at the quarterbacks, man. The quarterbacks are getting paid outrageous money, and what are they doing for the money?
I know. Look.
What are you guys doing for that kind of money besides taking a dump on the field? I mean, you look like a Houston, Texas. Boy, I tell you what, Denver could not wait to unload that big heaping steamy pile of crap over Texas. And it's this thing going now, Jerry Jones. Everybody's talking about Tony Romo, and he says we're not interested in getting rid of Tony Romo. And I'm gonna tell you what, the owner for the Dallas Cowboys is the most intelligent man in the world because he knows dang well
Texas.
that Houston, Texas cannot wait for another big pile of crap. Because at the end of the day, guys, Tony Romo is one hit away from being paralyzed. 2 back surgeries. Tony, you married into the family, man. Take the money and run.
Like JJ.
You're not going to be in the Hall of Fame because you got great stats. You never won a playoff game.
He screwed the Lions up for a playoff game.
Yeah, but you never won a playoff game that I can remember. Actually won one.
That you really won.
Actually won it. Not given to you. Actually won it.
All right, your next.
So what are you going to do? Going to get a gold jacket for a give me game in a career. In a bad back. You married rich, man. Live with it.
Live.
Poor guy.
Your next what were you thinking moment for the day is let's get gosh, I can't think of any. Antonio Brown. I love you celebrate, man. You do a front flip and land on your feet. Congratulations. You do a little dance. But football is a game for men. We didn't ask you to twerk on the field after a celebration. What's wrong with you, man?
What's wrong? Maybe you should have been I don't know, what they call them things?
Wrecking ball.
What's them things called? A twerk? Oh, stripper.
Oh, God.
There you go. You spend too much time in the bars, you're still in the mood, buddy.
It's like the
You know where you be going after the game.
It's like the longest yard if you think about it.
You watch Barry Sanders. When Barry Sanders got the end zone, what did he do?
He gave the ball to the fishing.
That was a class act.
I know.
And guess what? He was a Heisman Trophy, high profile, played for a crappy team, and he run himself to death. He gave 100%, and he was class from start to finish. And you know what we're going to remember him for?
What?
Being one of the best running backs that ever played the game. But unfortunately, he didn't get to play for a great team. So guess what?
He,
He didn't shine, but I tell you what, he was 100% class and man.
I know, but Antonio Brown don't twerk in the end zone.
Don't twerk, man. That stuff's gay.
I
There's
know.
nothing wrong with that now, according to everybody else, but my Bible still says it ain't cool.
It ain't cool to even watch as a man, too.
No.
You don't mind. I don't mind if it's the Hardy's girl. I don't mind that, but if it's a man, you get up on TV.
The hardest girl that Tex-Mex burger make you want to eat a burger, don't it?
It does.
Make you want to eat a burger. I'm going to eat one on this side of the board and then this side.
Man, that sounds good. All right, next what were you thinking?
That big as a wagon wheel, ain't it? Good gracious.
End table. All right, your next, what were you thinking about? Cleveland. There's so many Cleveland Brown moments, man. But one comes against the Cincinnati Bengals. When you throw a hit, when Andy Dalton throws a Hail Mary pass to AJ Green, cover 3 ain't going. 3 DBs aren't gonna help.
And what's so bad about guys, you know where it's going.
I know.
Can't somebody just fall down in front and let them trip over top of them? It'd be incidental contact. You know, chance of the referee throwing a flag on the last play of the game is like a 1 in 25.
I know.
But helping a fall and I can't get up kind of thing. I mean, you just roll. I mean, folks trip all the time.
I know.
And why in the heck on a Hail Mary play you gonna rush only 3 people?
I know. Why? Why, man?
And why you gonna have your DBs back there covering when you got receivers of your own?
Exactly. You had Terrell Pryor.
I got a 5'9" guy carrying that guy covering a 6'6" guy.
6'4".
6'4" guy.
Lee.
Well, I mean, come on, man.
What were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
Your next, before.
I mean, you get your receivers on the field for onside kick, not because they're your good hands people. You need to have good hands people for the dang Hail Mary. Because them 5'9" guys ain't playing receiver for a reason.
I know.
1, they can't catch.
2.
2, they're not tall enough to catch over somebody. If they could catch the ball, they'd be playing receiver.
I know. Good hands.
Yeah, good hands.
If you had bad hands, you play defense. If you had good hands, you play offense.
Belichick used a receiver to play DB before. I watched him do that one year.
No.
And you got to play great.
Let's talk about another. Let's talk about free agent rumors before we wrap it up. All right, Richard Sherman is about. Is rumors saying that he's going to leave Seattle. Where would be a good fit for Richard Sherman?
Richard, please come to Carolina for the fall time.
Oh, man.
We got a lot of cap space with lots of room.
It's me, Chris.
It sure would be nice to be in Carolina, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Bring some attitude to the team, baby.
I know.
You see them nostrils flaring.
I
You can't beat me. I want some of that. Bring some attitude to the team, dude.
The last guy who had the team, the player that the Panthers had attitude with, they had Steve Smith.
He's all man.
Then you had another guy that is he's going to UFC. His name's Greg Hardy. He had an attitude with him.
He's going to UFC.
Yeah, he's going to UFC.
He wanted to kill somebody. He had guns and everything else. He wanted to kill women and all that crap.
Yeah.
Didn't he go to Dallas and play a season for him?
Yeah, he did.
And he was trying to kill them
Oh
too.
my gosh!
Don't you blaspheme me.
Yeah, I figured you would get that type of
Yeah, I'm not myself. Oh my goodness.
What?
Why would he want to go to UFC?
Okay.
I don't know. Your next,
No, wait a minute. Why, we're going to get on something. Greg Hardy, why the heck you going to UFC?
you're gonna get your tail killed.
Them guys hit back. Them guys hit back. They ain't got vaginas and breasts and all cowered down while you beat the shit out of them. Dude, you got the wrong temperament for that.
I know.
And those guys enjoy it more than you think they do.
I know they love taking a beat.
They don't like to take a beat. Now let them get one. And the first time you see old Blue, we gonna go all ape shit and stuff. Oh, they gonna kill you then.
No. Alright, then you had number 24, who left me 2 years ago, Josh Norman.
What's your risk?
I know. And the kids are making some ruckus, as you can hear them. And what were they thinking in that bedroom?
What are they thinking? They all piled up on there.
Yeah. Your next guy who had some good attitudes on. Who would bring a good attitude to the defense in this present time?
Well, what defense we talking about?
Is the teams that don't have attitudes.
Teams don't have attitude.
Yep.
I don't think Kansas City's got an attitude. They play great defense and they rely on their defense, but they play gap integrity defense. Everybody's accountable.
I know.
But I want somebody to go there and get somebody's grill and spark something once in a while.
I know.
I really do. You know, Eric Berry, he was a great story.
Yeah, I mean,
Football, Kansas survivor. I mean, and he had a great season last year. And Kansas City's defense was not giving up a big play.
they did not give up.
Because their offense could score.
The defense can score too.
Defense could score too, but I think Kansas City relied too much on the offense last year and didn't. I don't think you gave your defense a chance to play
No.
aggressive. You pretty much made the defense a little bit more passive because I really think the defense could have been a whole lot more if you'd have been more aggressive.
You have 2 edge
And you
rushers.
did not blitz that much, guys. I don't think you guys blitzed hardly at all, did you?
They didn't blitz. They had 2 pass rushers in Holly and Houston.
Yeah, they're good pass rushers.
I know, and they have a good DB in Marcus Peters, and they have an elite safety in Eric Berry.
I mean, but they were not aggressive.
I know there's no attitude. When you look at the
Andy, you got an offense, you got a great weapon, you got the blur. Now guess what? Now you got to go ahead and turn the defense loose.
I know.
Because if you got something like that and you can go ahead and put an offense in and you can pretty much score on every possession, especially in your division, it's very possible. You could turn your defense loose.
I know.
And if you want to go ahead and be conservative in the playoffs, I hate to tell you this guy,
Ain't gonna win.
it's not going to be for long. NFL, baby.
I mean, if you look at the Denver Broncos defense, they had attitude. Well, in the wrong times. If you're T.J. Ward, when you throw down Julian Allen, when you're down 16-3.
That was stupid.
What are we thinking? I'm like, what are you thinking? I mean,
I'm going to get mine. That's what he's saying. I'm going to get mine.
and then they have Aqib Talib, Vaughn Miller, T.J. Ward. I mean, they had so many attitudes on their defense. All right, your next. All right, we're talking about free agents. Does Marshawn Lynch go for Oakland, or does Marshawn go back to Seattle?
Marshawn won't play no more.
I know.
He won't play no more. I wish he would.
He's a beast.
And you know what? I give him props. He made money. But I think that last game he played left a sour taste in his mouth, and the man's got too much dignity to go ahead and stoop that low to go ahead and play for an organization that did him like that. And kudos to you, man. Take what little bit of money they paid you and go. Because you are marketed material.
He is.
Whether you know it about, everybody wants a Marshawn Lynch.
And there's not too many out there.
You could sell icicles to an Eskimo right now. I mean, it's a balmy 70 degrees right now, but I would buy a fireplace from you. You can sell anything.
I know, beast mode, babe.
Because you got people skills.
He bought that action too. Alright,
You got people skills. That's what you got.
y'all need to work on your own people.
People work on your people skills.
Your
I'm
next,
still laughing about that.
I know. He's such a beast if you think about it. He has so many good runs against the Beastquake 2.0 and the Beastquake that really
So it's
set.
not that, but he's such a dang good receiver out of the backfield. You would not suspect a man that big to run a pattern that good. I mean precision pattern like a receiver been doing it for 8 years and run it down the sideline and catch that long ball the way he did. And like it won't no thing.
I know, he's like, he runs wide too. His base is so wide When you think he's gonna go right through you, he go right around you. When you think he's gonna go right around you, he gonna go right through
Well,
you.
there's so much blind everybody else has already got the angle on. That's got a lot to do with it.
I know. This is God-given talents on the field.
Folks, turn in next week because we're going to go ahead and discuss the NCAA March Madness. Time all shakes down because we're going to talk about who won it, why they won it, what was the crappy call,
Yeah. Kentucky.
and who blew it.
Yeah, Kentucky. You blew it.
And we might get some footage this week of some fishing at an undisclosed body of water where there's tournaments going on every weekend in the same village idiot wins it every week. And we're going to show you where he wins it at. We're going to show you how he does it. We're going to break it all down for you.
Sports science
Sports science.
with Uncle Chris.
I would go fish that tournament myself, guys, but all I can do is 3 hours and I'm done. My back is wore out.
Well, that's it for the Uncle Chris Sports Show. We thank you for tuning in and watching the sports show. Uncle Chris, thank you for doing this sports show with us. We hope you enjoyed it. And Uncle Chris, before we close out, what are your thoughts on the Kentucky game that happened? North Carolina, Kentucky. Good question.
Yeah, my goodness. Kentucky never showed up.
No, they didn't.
They never showed up. I mean,
Especially on that last shot.
they got on the bus and they got to the arena, but Kentucky never took the floor.
I know.
In the last shot they took, I don't know what they all selling for. I mean, really.
Me neither.
I mean, what do you? I mean, I can see them taking that last shot. You know, I figure yeah, that's a good shot. Or you could have charged the rim and hoped somebody would blow a whistle to bail you out. But we all know you're not going to get bailed out on the last play of the game,
I know, especially
especially in basketball, guys. Come on. So you know what? In hindsight, what is the right play? We'll review it. We'll talk about it. We'll probably gripe about it. We'll probably insult somebody.
Yep.
Get used to it
Because
because that's what fans do.
yep, we're the ultimate critics too.
We're ultimate critics.
That's it for the Uncle Chris Sports Show. Bye everyone. That was a good show.
We're ultimate critics.
The ultimate critics is right.
Ultimate critic. We're gonna criticize you when you do it right.